At that time, Lamtrot put his hands in his pockets and followed behind, thinking, first let's see how brave these people are, then it won't be too late to take action. Then suddenly a swarm of crustacean beetles flew towards they. Min Sun immediately gave the order, rushed forward and killed everyone for me. As soon as he finished speaking, his rhinoceros rushed straight into the middle of the beetle. The green-haired guy with a disdainful face raised one hand and said, "You rude thing, look at me." Having said that, he immediately ordered the wind iron to attach. Right after that, the beetles did not sit still and die, so they surrounded Trom Thunder's mantis. On the side, the girl smiled gently and then just raised one finger and replied, "Don't try to achieve your intention, bee, come on." Wormtooth Van immediately ordered his terrorist bees to use venom and attack. On the other side, the crustacean beetles surrounded the mantis and then became paralyzed and fell to the ground. The screams were accompanied by an ear-splitting sound. Seeing that, Trom Louis proudly said, "What do you think, newbie? The three of us coordinate very well, right? You just need to stand next to him and shout, 666, a slang meaning super super super." Min Sun raised his shoulders and said, "Do you still want to get the prize money? Just think of it as tuition." Wormtooth Van laughed, "Haha, when that time comes, I will give you some of my points, as long as you stay behind me and protect yourself, that's all." Lamtrot looked at the crustacean beetle slowly crawling up on the ground, thinking to himself, a series of colorful attacks but basically posed no threat to these insects. At this moment, there was a scream, and the crustacean beetles rushed out in numbers 10 times larger than just now. Toot Van shouted in panic, "What was that sound? I only saw the crustacean beetles frantically rushing out in ever greater numbers." Now a whole herd gathered before the eyes of the crowd. They were so numerous that it turned into a bottomless black cloud. Trom Louis' face changed color and shouted loudly, "A new one appeared in the cave, but apparently not, they were looking for help." Lamtrot calmly analyzed, could it be that there was an even bigger tang and armored insect king inside? Faced with such a large number, the three people's beasts were quickly defeated and were also attacked by them. The blue-haired man was extremely panicked and shouted, quickly take back the pet beast. Otherwise you will be killed by these insects." Che-Yumin's son quickly shouted loudly, "The rhinoceros came back here quickly." Only then did the Lamtrot behind speak. It was useless, the sound that this funeral of armored insects had just emitted had a paralyzing effect. Everyone's pets were now completely disobedient to orders. "What?" Van Tuyer's face changed. "What should I do now, my bees?" Trom Louis grabbed Lamtrot's collar and shouted, "You mother FK, you knew this early but why didn't you say anything? You're just a trash who only knows how to mock." Lamtrot said with a disdainful face, "Now what you have to worry about is not your pet, but your own life." Hearing that, he immediately turned his head and saw thousands of black beetles flying towards them. Che-Yumin's son did not fight but trembled at this scene. He was sweating in panic and shouted, "Run, run quickly or we will surely die. This damn mission is not normal at all." Having finished speaking, he immediately turned around and ran away, but the bugs did not give him the satisfaction. They increased their speed very quickly and chased him. He thought he would die for sure this time. His eyes opened wide in horror. But when he looked back, he saw that Lamtrot had erected a vague barrier in front of him, protecting the soul he activated so that the bugs could not penetrate. Trom Louis that was shocked, mouth open, stammering, "This is soul protection, soul magic. Only students of the Beast Taming Academy know this. How could a high school kid like you know?" Lamtrot coldly replied, "Don't say too much, just stand behind me." Hearing this sentence, the green-haired man seemed to slap himself with his arrogant expression from before. The team was now silent, not daring to say a word. At this moment, Lamtrot raised his hand to summon a small snowball, and the surrounding temperature immediately dropped. Trom Louis' group was once again frightened. What kind of pet beast is this? I have never seen it before." The other guy snorted and exclaimed, "Me, I don't know either." Lamtrot had a calculation in his heart. These group of armored insects, all corresponding to the level of pet beasts, were at most only 1 level and 7 stages, but their advantage was their large number. They did not have O skills with wide area effects. So it's basically impossible to fight them, but my level 3 snowball has the ability to create large area damage. Thinking of this, he immediately ordered the little snowball to use extremely cold ice to freeze all the crustaceans in an instant. He turned to the group of people apologetically and said, taking advantage of this time, "There is still time to pack up everyone's pets, if you are willing to give up all the rewards." Everyone in the group gasped in disbelief. Che Yumin-san sat down on the ground in fear and kept saying, "Okay, all the rewards are for you, as long as we can get the pet to leave safely." Trong Loi didn't have the heart. He raised his hand and pointed straight at Lam Trot's face. This rotten boy is still threatening us. Do you think that you, as a Lam Trot candidate, have passed the super test?" He looked back with cold eyes and replied, "Yes, I am the one here." Wu Wang too advanced from behind heard that and shouted loudly, "Sure enough, I guess that he was a high school student. How could he have this kind of strength? Little brother Lam Trot, quickly save our pets." Suddenly, Trom Thunder rushed forward to block Snow Cloud's face and said loudly, "You kid, you're right. I don't believe that ghost. Quickly unfreeze the ice so we can get the pet back." Che Yumin-san couldn't help but rush up and give him a punch, shouting loudly, "You idiot. With his demonstration of strength just now, there's no need to prove anything else. It's that I have eyes but don't know the mountain." While you guys were still arguing, the layer of ice covering the insects earlier began to melt. Lam Trot saw this and spoke up, "Time is running out, it's about to melt, you should quickly take them back and leave before the insects wake up." Toot Wan heard that and asked worriedly, "What about you? These insects won't die if you keep doing this, they're only under temporary control." He looked down at the cave and smiled lightly. Without answering directly, he said, "Telling the enemy to capture the king first." Trong Loi heard that and had to cover his face and sit up and ask, "This rotten boy, could it be that he wants to go inside?" He and the little snowball jumped down, leaving only an echo. Everyone took their time. After reaching the bottom, he looked around to assess the surrounding situation and thought, "Although it's dark here, I can see clearly. It seems that the effect of improving physical strength also has an impact on eyesight." In the darkness, countless bugs appeared and then without hesitation rushed straight towards him. But before they could touch him, a spherical shield appeared, causing them to crash straight into him, protecting his soul. In exchange, Lam Trot also responded to them with a few ice spears and ice maces. Then there are also a few fists and soul shock force. The bugs were immediately smashed into pieces by him. However, two fists were difficult to defeat with four hands. Being surrounded by a group of bugs caused a few cracks to appear in his shield, which was too much. If this continued, even his soul power, no matter how much he had, would not be able to block it. While his mind was still moving quickly and the bugs continued to attack, suddenly a thought flashed in his mind. "That's right, I still have achievement points." He called out the system panel, Ice Shield, which is a defense skill that manipulates ice elements to form a shield, which can freely defend against attacks from all directions, consuming 50 achievement points. Nova Ice Mist, a skill that deals range damage, quickly compressing a large amount of ice elements in a designated area into a point and immediately exploding, dealing ice damage, consuming 100 achievement points. Remaining achievement points, 150. Seeing that, he couldn't help but silently feel lucky, just being good enough to learn. The little snowball immediately radiated a bright light, and the system also displayed a notification that the little snowball had learned Ice Shield and Ice Mist Nova. The little snowball smiled slightly. As for Lam Trot, he was still frantically thinking of ways. With an ice shield, the little snowball could move freely without having to protect its soul. But first it was necessary to collect the surrounding ice elements, which could also be used in combination with the extremely cold field. After the onslaught of attacks from the bugs, the protective shield was finally broken. Seizing the opportunity, he gave the order, "Little snowball, use extremely cold field." The little snowball immediately used the skill, causing the bugs to freeze completely. Then his protective shield was also restored, but this time only he was inside, protecting his soul, reopening it. Looking at the surrounding scenery, he happily said, "Good, the ice element is there. Then the next step, let's use the Nova Ice Mist." As soon as he finished speaking, the ice elements immediately gathered together, becoming a small beam of light at the little snowball's fingertips. The bugs now also began to gather around him again, but at this time, the Ice Mist Nova, a stream of power carrying the energy of the ice element swept through the oncoming bugs, causing them to shatter into pieces. The system notification appears that you have killed 50 zombies. Lam Trot saw it and happily said loudly, "The shield has been broken, this move is too strong." Simply put, this is an explosion. The system displayed another notification. The little snowball was at stage 3, promoted to stage 3 and 2. Growth rate was 84%, increased to 89%. The next stage of the current snow girl, little snowball had the following skills: Ice Hammer, Extremely Cold Chain, Extremely Cold Field, Ice Frost Nova. Looking at the displayed results, he thought with satisfaction, pets gain experience through combat and can also level up. although it's a bit slow, there are too many insects here, so it's also a very good place to level up. 89% maturity. Seeing this number, he couldn't help but think, maybe today I can make the little snowball break through to the next stage. Suddenly from inside the cave a loud scream came, accompanied by the sound were several more bugs aimed straight at him. Seeing that, he said excitedly, it seems their king is inside, let's rush in. Outside the cave, the other three people were still resting. At this moment, Toot Wan spoke up, we have to quickly report the danger of this mission, otherwise the forest will be in danger. Trong Loi heard that and shouted loudly, why did he care about that brat, he was looking for death on his own. Suddenly someone appeared here, on his chest hung a medal, he spoke up and asked a question. Up ahead is the location of the corpse armored quest, right, this person is, Beast Master Tan Dong, Luo Dat. Hearing that, Che Yumin's son immediately looked over and replied, yes, the target point is still ahead, but I advise you to be careful, don't go. Before he could say a word, his eyes were fixed on the metal of the person who had just spoken, his expression blank. Trong Loi and Wong Toot Wan both shouted in surprise when they saw it, the Bronze Beast Master badge, you are actually a Bronze Beast Master. The Beast Master badge issued by the Beast Master Association is currently divided into Bronze level Beast Master, top 30% Beast Master worldwide, Silver Beast Master, top 12% Beast Master worldwide, Gold Beast Master, top 3% Beast Master worldwide. He saw everyone's surprised faces and immediately showed a satisfied expression and replied, that's right. I am the Beast Tamper Master Tan Dong, Luo Dat. The association noticed the change and difficulty of the quest, so they sent me here to clean up this mess. Tuatwam heard that and said excitedly, that's great, with you I can definitely do it, can you take us with you? Just waiting for that, Ledad immediately raised his hand to lift her chin, his lips slightly raised, showing a handsome expression and said, sister, if you want to see my performance, then I can take you with me. Then turned back to the remaining two people and continued, as for the two of them, they are not qualified. The two of them didn't pay attention to the fact that they were hated, they just shook their heads and said in unison no, we don't want to go. The scene changes to inside the mission area, all the bugs have been frozen, the system notification panel appears, congratulations on achieving the achievement of slaying beasts, receiving 300 achievement points and X1 tyranny card. Extinction card, instantly upgrades the current pet to 1 level for a short time, lasting 60 seconds, Lamb Trot saw the reward and immediately raised his hand to confirm, excitedly evaluating, beheading hundreds of beasts, but there is still this kind of achievement, perhaps not much worse than beheading hundreds of people, but this time the reward is really not small, let's accept it. The system continued to display a notification that the little snowball had advanced to stage 3, with a growth rate of 94%. Seeing that, he happily chuckled, hee. It looked like there was only one more step left, it turned out to be the snow girl, one step closer. Suddenly there was a sound that made him alert, I should go out. Suddenly a super huge monster appeared. When he saw it, he was a little panicked, oh god, this thing is too big. According to detailed information about the mission, the risk of acquiring the worm species happened a week ago, proving that this guy has not evolved for a long time. Before he could think, the bug screamed, bared its hideous teeth and rushed towards him. At this time, the system also displays a warning, dangerous, zombies are attacking the armored insect, stage 4, stage 1. Seeing this, Linda's mind went into super speed, no, that's not possible, if you run away now, you won't be able to get even a penny of money, so try taking a risk. But before he could act, from behind, a stone golem that had broken through the roof of the cave appeared. It landed carrying dirt and rocks everywhere, followed by Ladat carrying Wong Toot Wan also appeared. Toot Wan saw him and immediately shouted happily, Lin Trot, that's great, you're really okay. Lamb Trot glanced over and replied, I'm fine, why did you run here? Ladat wasn't paying much attention, passing by him, oh, why is there another person? Step back, kid, this place is too dangerous, not where you should go. This one, it's the legendary zombie worm, this 4th level ferocious beast, out of the tens of thousands of zombies, there is only one that can control insect swarms, I knew it was this guy who was behind this. Look at me, but before he could show off, he grabbed him, hey, I'm the one accepting this mission, please step back, this boss belongs to me. Ladat didn't turn around and replied, kid, do you know who I am? At this moment the other beetle finally rushed to attack. But it was immediately blocked by Ladat's stone golem. He turned his back to the monster, showed a satisfied expression, and said, Beast Master Tan Dong Ladat, who are you to dare talk to me like that? The system board also appears at this time. Earth-type giant rock monster, stage 3, 9 stages. The beetle saw that it was stopped, angrily swung its claw around the giant rock monster, aiming straight towards Laudat. But before that insect could touch him, an ice chain tied him up, an ice-cold chain. Lamtrot crossed his arms in front of his chest in response to his previous question. I am a trainee beast master, Lamtrot. Laudat seemed to have heard of this name before and asked again, are you Lamtrot, the person who overcame that super difficulty? No wonder you have this ability, but let me tell you, after passing the practice trial, and going through hundreds of battles, I have passed the bronze level trial. Lamtrot raised his hand and scratched his ear, with a suggestive look on his face and replied, yes, I'll go too. Laudat immediately asked in a slightly annoyed tone, what did the boy mean? Before he could finish speaking, a scream came and interrupted him. The two of you first stop arguing, there's danger behind. At this point, the beetle broke the chain and knocked the giant rock monster back. Laudat raised his hand to stroke his hair, said angrily, what a trouble, brat. I will show you what the distance between us is, soul magic. Immediately, yellow stone fragments flew up and converged into the giant rock monster's hand. The system immediately displayed a notification that the current strength of the giant rock monster had increased to stage 4 and stage 2. Lambda saw this and was a little surprised, but there is still this kind of soul magic. The giant rock monster jumped up and then gave a heavy blow to the beetle, killing the rock. After the smoke and dust dispersed, it revealed the beetle lying there. Laudat immediately said proudly, being able to comprehend advanced soul magic system enhancement is something not everyone can do, this is the gap between us. But at this moment, suddenly, the beetle's whole body turned red, cried out, then rushed straight into the giant rock monster and sent it flying. At this time, the Tangchung Zop exhaled a long breath and then let out a hissing sound. The system announced that the attacker had evolved into a violent state, and his combat power had now increased to a dangerous stage 4 and 3. Seeing that the stone giant had difficulty resisting the attack of the insect king, Laudat immediately frowned. This guy was really too difficult to deal with. But fortunately, Lamtrot did not stand by and watch, but ordered the little snowball to use the ice hammer, and himself used the shock force soul attack to attack the worm for him. Even though he took 2 strong blows, it only left a scorched mark on the monster's body. Although the damage was not too great, it made the worm angry. It used its strength to knock the giant stone aside, then immediately turned to choose the target, Lamtrot and the little snowball. It was coming. He controlled the snowball quickly using the extremely cold chain. Just like that, soon the monster was wrapped around the horn by the chains. But that alone was not enough. It struggled and jerked back and forth. After just a few seconds, it was able to escape the bondage of the chain. Sensing the danger, Lamtrot immediately shouted orders and used his ice shield. The reflexes are really fast, but the worm can still easily break it. When the distance from its horn to the forest was only a few centimeters, luckily a giant stone appeared from behind, grabbed the boss, not giving it a chance to go any further. Laudat saw that and smirked proudly, now we are even. That said, it is still too much for the giant stone monster. So after only a short while of defending, it was kicked away by the worm's kick like a deflated balloon. The stone giant's body crashed straight into a stone wall, causing it to emit a huge explosion. After that, I saw it fall from above, causing smoke and dust to fly up at the same time. The giant stone had officially lost its ability to fight and lay silently on the ground. The monster tried to run. MC said still try to run. He and his pet both launch attack to the beast. Then system prompt first kill boss Deathhull Striker. The monster is dead. The girl shouted he won. Lindsay, you are my god. The boy said you actually stole the spotlight. The effect of the card disappeared and the MC pet began to collapse, but MC caught her and said you did very well. Then Hus Ice Spirit began to rank up his evolution. Then the system shows many rewards which shocked the MC. The boy came and told MC, can I discuss something with you? Can you give me the credit for killing the DEATHTOLL striker? The girl shouted you, this guy, why are you like this? This is obviously little brother Lindsay. The boy said, I'll give 10W. MC thought because the Beast TAMERS Association sent him to solve the evaluation problem of this mission, if he fails to complete it successfully, it would definitely affect his evaluation and promotion, so he cares more about the result of this mission. This is definitely a better deal for me now. 10W can buy a nice new pet. How about it? But I can't agree to him. IMMEDIATELY, I'll see if he will give me better conditions. The boy said, brother, 10W is already my savings for half a year. In addition, you are getting the full amount for this task so you can earn an extra 5W, that's SW only for you. Even if I, Luoda, owe you a favor, make a deal, MC thought flavors are priceless. Then he received money but suddenly from up a big bird red eyes appear looking at MC and beside the bird a map is standing. The man jump in the ground, the boy recognize the man and says Lord he. The girl thought I met a legendary beast tammer. But Lord he ignore the boy and come ask MC we meet again. MC said hi that make the boy face darken. The Lord he ask about the mission. The boy told that he killed the monster. Then MC and Lord he talk with each other. Then Lord he told for in difficult the association will give you 10W yuan. And we will take the body which caused the boy little jealous. MC told it's better to be obedient than to be respectful, then I'll accept it. This is more than compensation. Then Lord he give money to MC. Then with his one hand Lord he lift the body of monster and take leave but that caused the MC very shock. After some time they left valley and talk with each other and says goodbyes to each other. With the money MC goes to pet shop to find his second pet. In the store a girl greeted MC and told what pet do you want. Then she take him in a shop where she told him take time to choose his beast. With the help of system MC start finding the pet which best for him but there was no pet which best for MC. And system keeps saying that no hidden evolution route found. 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 Then the girl told do you need help? But MC thought the pets have no hidden evolution and they're very costly. The MC tries to find another pet but suddenly system notification appear and told. Detected that there is currently a king grade hidden evolutionary route pet beast. In little glass there was a little cute rock monster. The system shows that normal evolution route, giant rock monster. Strengthens power and defense, becomes huge in size, higher resistance to some elements. Hidden evolution route, rock goo, traces back to the evolution path of ancient bloodlines, unearthing a trace of extraordinary divinity in the bloodline, with the ability to control rock and earth. Next form, rock ghost, conditions to be met, growth rate 100%, intermediate earth element essences x20, undead powder xSOOG. MC thought is not the best the boy Luda he would never have thought that this guy had the potential to evolve into a god. From another point of view, the advantages of ice crystal soul are burst and control, which belongs to the mage type. Then the stone monster is warrior type. The store girl said handsome brother don't hesitate. This little stone monster is the choice of many people. It can be carried in fight, the EVOLITION materials are simple, and it's very cheap. I can sell it to you for about 8W. Then Mug bought the pet. Then he asked her to bring some material for the pet evolution. Then girl told that sir, are you trying to evolve the stone monster? These evolution materials can't make it evolve. Besides, the intermediate earth element essence is quite expensive. Is it worth using it on ad grade beast? In panicked MC told no I was buying it for gift. Now MC broke. Then he made contact with the rock monster which is now the second pet of MC. Back in the home MC bring material for pet. The pet is very energetic. Then MC give him some achievement points for evolution. Then MC told him come, eat all these evolution materials and you can evolve. Then in jump rock pet eat the red material. MC told him there is some undead powder, eat it. But he refused to eat. MC told you little guy, do you know how much I paid for these? You are a picky eater. Then his pet began to jump angrily. The MC brings out his ice spirit whose red eyes glare at the rock pet. But the rock pet attacks the ice spirit but the ice spirit brings out an ice stick and gives a smack on the head of the rock pet. Then the rock pet began to cry that caused MC headache. In the watch of ice spirit rock pet began to eat. And his growth rate increased to 100%. Then a black light came out. Then the rock pet began to evolve. With 2 rock horns and red hair in his head and wearing a battle suit like body. System shows data to rock pet rock ghost, attribute, rock X ghost type. Level, rank 2 stage 9, growth rate, 0%, skills, earth spikes, stone bullet throw, crushing impact. Divine root, next evolutionary form, earth spirit, requirements. Growth rate 100% high grade earth elemental essence. But the rock ghost attacked the ice spirit which caused the ice spirit to fly in the wall but before the rock beast hit the ice spirit she made an ice shield which deflect the attack of rock ghost. MC is very angry. Then suddenly system shows current ice crystal soul has met the conditions evolvable. MC told WHO really has the final say. Then MC gives an achievement to Ice Spirit for her evolution. With the purple eyes, the Ice Spirit began to evolve. After a few seconds, the ice smoke disappeared and the Ice Spirit came out with a beautiful body and purple eyes and 2 ice horns in his head. System shows that evolution successful. Name: Snow Maiden. Attribute: Ice type. Level: Rank 4 Stage 1. Growth rate: 0%. Skills: Icicle upgraded to Ice Shower. A large number of ice blades condense above the designated area, pouring down layer or a waterfall, causing a wide area of damage. Ice Shield upgraded to Ice Crystal Mirror, retains the defense of Ice Shield, and also adds the ability to rebound. Arctic Domain upgraded to Blizzard, increases the damage and duration of Arctic Domain, and a storm will form in the Arctic Domain. And her skill is also upgraded. Then the Snow Maiden attack at the Rock Ghost. MC told Snow Maiden Ice Shower, then on the head of the Rock Ghost some ice crystals appear, which caused him to kneel down in front of the Ice Maiden. MC told him, since I signed a contract with you and became your master, you must obey me completely. But if you can't change your difficult nature, I don't mind killing you. I'm asking you a question now, are you convinced or not? Then Rock Ghost Paper MC told, never do it again. Suddenly some knocked the door. MC opened it. A big guy shouted at MC. MC told him sorry, but the guy told him give me 30W. Which make MC shocked. That's right, you must give it to me within 3 days. When he is about to hit MC, Rock Ghost appeared with his red eyes and launching a punch at boy. MC told him to stop. The hand stopped at the neck of the boy, which made him feared. MC told, I'm sorry, it's because of this little brother's bad training that scared you. Do you see this compensation? Seeing the face of a Rock Ghost, he flee like an ant. At night MC sleep with Ice Maiden and a Rock Ghost beside his bed. Super Idols SMILE, there's no land for you. The PH rang. MC wake up. His sister told, brother, today is the entrance exam for JIENGNING Imperial Beast Academy. Have you forgotten? MC with a white face, like what? The gate of school. MC greet at his sister. MC enter the school. Suddenly his home teacher launched a punch in MC face and asked, did you sleep again? And asked him, have you practiced your spirit techniques? Then she cheers the other students for the event. Unbus MC and MC sister talk with each other. When the city came, she stand up in front of MC face. Each caused MC blushing, which caused both of them blush in front of a big castle. They talk with each other. A group of boys come and said, 17 students from QINPING High SCHO Chul have come to report. From the other side, one boy shouted, 21 students from CANGXIA number 3 middle school have come to report. MC sister then came out and told 2 students from PINGHAI number 1 middle school have come to report. A boy told bunch of useless. Then a professor came and said hello to everyone. First of all, congratulations to everyone for successfully completing the trial, but please don't be too happy, because the difficulty of applying for the academy this time is not comparable to that of the Beastmaster trial, judging from the previous years. The elimination rate is 80%. This means that only 10 people in your batch can pass and successfully be admitted to the Imperial Beast Academy. Then wouldn't we, the players WHO only passed the low difficulty level, be eliminated for certain? A boy told, otherwise, no one from PINGHAI number 1 middle school will pass. Don't worry. A girl asked, you little brat, I was already displeased with you. Then a handsome boy asked, XINYI, besides the 2 of US, WHO else do you think can pass? She told, this guy looks strong. And after some time when she looks at MC and told, this guy seems a little weird.